What's good, my beautiful people? I'm gonna give you 3 tips that you can implement that took me from a struggling photographer and videographer to over 6 figures the past few years. What's good, my beautiful people? You know the move, you know the wave, you know the vibe. My name is Frederick and I'm a photographer and videographer in the Southern California area. And my motto is I help you build a clientele and master your camera. Number 1, using social media to leverage a clientele and not to build a following. Now, I know we always looking for the likes, we're looking for the follows, we're looking for the shares, but those things have a certain place in social media, and those necessarily won't bring you clients. Once I started using Instagram to show off my work to potential clients, things changed immediately. I stopped worrying about following, I stopped worrying about clicks and likes, and I start actually worrying about bookings. Now, once I did that, things changed immediately. As I said, I started getting more inquiries on the things that I did and the things that I do, the things that I was best at. And once you do that, things will definitely change immediately for you also. So think of social media as a platform to show off your work and not necessarily build a following. Those things will come once you start building a clientele and showing your work even more. People will inquire to learn how you do what you do. Number 2, building a website. Now, building a website let me ticket high ticket items to clients that I never even met before. A lot of times I would get inquiries for people for weddings, any kind of birthday events, and I could sell high ticket items because people had a security in knowing that I had a website. A website is like a foundation of the house. Now, it might not be the fanciest thing. It might not be the fanciest thing in the home, right? But having a strong foundation, it accentuates everything else, okay? So a strong foundation in the home definitely builds trust, builds security with clientele, and it allows you to, like I said, to sell high ticket items. I actually recently had a client reach out. I did a wedding in Santa Barbara, right? Over $5,000 wedding. Never met the couple before. They literally inquired on the website through email. I responded back to them. Never met them before. They even paid they actually paid the invoice before I even talked to them on the phone. They paid the invoice and I ended up talking to them on the phone a couple weeks later just to get to know them. I like to learn a lot about my couples, and that's the power of a website. So make sure y'all get a website. Number 3, pricing on value and not on time. This is the thing, right? I've built enough experience to be able to do things in a certain amount of time, right? A portrait shoot might take another photographer an hour, and it might only take me 30 minutes. So for that, I'm pricing on the value of my time. Just say somebody charges $200 for an hour, maybe I charge $500 for an hour, and the client will be like, well, such and such said they'll do it for an hour. Well, my price is based on my experience, what I bring to the table, and the knowledge that I have for my clientele. So don't compare yourself to other people. You have to find out what your value is worth. A lot of times people say, well, how much should I charge for XYZ? I can't tell you what to charge because you know your value for that hour of time or that 2 hours of time. That's completely up to you. And once you figure that out, it can actually separate you from other photographers and videographers, because people might even wonder, well, why does he charge this much? Why is he so much more than this person? Or why is he, much less than this person, right? The value has to be in the work. Now, I wanted to make this video real quick just for you guys. It's a quick YouTube video. What I need you guys to do, though, is you guys can drop a comment, drop a like, even subscribe. I really want to focus on helping other photographers and videographers and content creators this year, because I've really been blessed with building a big clientele in a very short amount of time. And I just want to share the experience with you guys. So if you guys want to be along for the journey, hit that subscribe button and let's grow, man. Let's make 2026 the best years of our lives. Let's get it.